Have you ever wondered why even small comments can sting? Why a simple message, a tone of voice, or a moment of silence can trigger a wave of tension inside your chest? You're not overreacting. Your brain is. There is a specific neural system responsible for this feeling. And once you understand it, you can finally stop taking everything so personally. Let's begin. The human brain treats social pain almost exactly like physical pain. To your nervous system, rejection feels like getting hurt. Criticism feels like a threat. Silence feels like abandonment. This is why even small moments can hit you harder than they should. Inside your brain, the amygdala scans every interaction for danger. Not physical danger. Social danger. It asks, did I lose approval? Did I lose status? Am I being excluded? And the moment the amygdala detects a possible threat, it fires a false alarm. Your heart tightens. Your mind spirals. Not because of the situation, but because of the ancient circuitry trying to protect you. The problem is that the system is outdated. It was built for small tribes, where rejection meant losing protection, food, and belonging. Today, your life isn't at risk. But your brain doesn't know that. So here are the neuroscience-based steps to stop taking things personally. Step 1. Interrupt the threat signal. Before reacting, pause for one slow breath. This single breath weakens the amygdala's hijack and activates the prefrontal cortex, the part of the brain that sees reality clearly. Just one breath creates a psychological doorway between emotion and interpretation. Step 2. Separate the event from the story. Your brain automatically fills in gaps with worst-case narratives. That look meant they're upset. The short reply means they're disappointed. The change in tone means I did something wrong. But these are guesses, not facts. So say this silently in your mind. What actually happened, and what am I adding? Step 3. Reframe the meaning. Instead of assuming the comment was about you, consider the 90% rule. 90% of people's behavior is about their own stress, mood, fatigue, and internal conflicts. Not you. This simple shift rewrites the entire emotional script. Step 4. Strengthen your self-boundaries. People with weak emotional boundaries absorb everything around them. People with strong boundaries filter before feeling. One boundary phrase you can use internally is, I can care without carrying. Let the words land. Repeat them if you need to. Step 5. Rebuild your internal reference point. When you rely heavily on external approval, every small interaction becomes a verdict on your worth. So ask yourself, who do I become when I am not waiting for permission? Let this question echo. It rewires your identity from outside in to inside out. And here's the truth most people never hear. You don't take things personally because you are weak. You take things personally because your brain evolved to protect you. But once you understand these mechanisms, you can rise above them. You can watch without absorbing. You can listen without collapsing. You can engage without feeling threatened. This is what emotional freedom sounds like. This is UNVEIL, the mind revealed.